let's not act like the only reason why we're here is to see Jackie read Evelyn for filth dressed in full motherland garb. Let's get into it. I find it funny how Tammy has a problem with Shawnee, but she's talking to Shawnee like they're cool about Evelyn and, I was going to say Naomi. What is her other name? That other girl name? Jen. I think it's just weird because I'm just like, don't you have beef with Shawnee? Weren't you calling her a B in the first episode? So what is going on now and what am I missing? Did they make up the last episode? Did I totally overlook that? That episode was so boring, I probably missed it. But I thought that Tammy had an issue with Shawnee for laughing at Evelyn making fun of her walk. You know what? The thing is, the arguments are so petty, I just don't have it in me to care. And also, can we talk about how Evelyn keeps on mentioning that Tammy is sick? And now I'm starting to look at her and notice some things and notice that she is getting really, really slim to the point where, no tea, no shade, I'm starting to see like her skull through her skin. So I don't know what's going on, but if something is going on, it's in poor taste of Evelyn to make fun of her for whatever issues that she's dealing with, because I'm starting to see something. And it's alarming. It is. Now see, Evelyn and Jenn, it wasn't a joke. You guys were making like it was light, but you meant that. You meant to say something negative to harm Cece. And I like in the confessional that Cece is getting that they're trying to get between her and Kristen by making it seem like Kristen didn't bring back the true tea. But I wish she would have stood up for Kristen in that moment with Evelyn and Jenn, because it doesn't seem like it is. It seems like she's believing what they're saying. And I feel like if you're my friend, you're going to ride for me even in the face of our enemies. You know what I mean? Especially in the face of our enemies. So I just wish she would have rolled for Kristen a little bit better. But I also just don't like Jenn and Evelyn being like, oh, it was a joke, so, you know, you shouldn't be mad. And then the apology. Oh, we're sorry. If we did anything, we're sorry. Did I apologize to you then? Oh, if I didn't, sorry. It's not real. It's not genuine. It's just like, to them, it's not a big deal, so you should get over it. But Cece is just like, you could damage my business. And then you're saying this on national TV, and you're saying something that is common. A lot of women who are trying to come up with catch a baller meet them in those kind of situations. So for you to say a believable joke, no tea, no shade, Cece, we don't know you. So for Evelyn and Jenn to say something like that, it could hold weight. You know what I mean? Like, rumor like that could get legs and travel really, really far. So I think she should be offended. And I don't think that she should accept their apology, because it's not genuine. It's not real. They do not mean it. They just want to get from out of this icky area that they feel like they're in. But I don't think they feel sorry for anything that they said. Like Cece said, Evelyn and Jenn are mean girls. It is what it is. And now that they're back together and cool again, we're going to get the same mean girls that we got when they were first on the season. Gonna be good TV. Like, they were a terrible but good TV duo. Let it play out. Okay, Cece, you want us to believe that you are a medical professional, that you know what you're doing, and that you have a legitimate business. Why are you drinking and then doing procedures on people? Jackie is better than me, because I would not have stayed in that chair. I would have been like, that's okay, girl. I'll come back another day when you're not drinking on the job. No, I feel like I'm going to have to say it every review. I'm so sick of gross Jackie. I really, really am. I can't. Like, I can't take it. Cece is like doing a suction thing on her chest, and she's making sounds and just being like, does she not realize that she makes people uncomfortable? It's uncomfortable because it's so much all the time. It is very uncomfortable to watch. I can only imagine what it's like being in a scene with Jackie, with her just being gross. Where are the older women who are like giving wisdom to the younger women in the show? Still being cool, fly, calm, and collected, but also being like, let me school you, young buck, because I've been there. I've done that, and let me show you how you can do it better. That's what I thought that Jackie was going to be on this show. She has been everything but. She has been messy. She has been gross. She has been inappropriate. And I feel like if she was a man, she would have got charges placed on her by now at this point, especially during the movement that we're in right now. Jackie would have been canceled. Now, Evelyn, you did not have to come for Jackie's neck. Play nice. Play nice. Oh, gosh. So, Evelyn and Jenn are friends again. So, we're going to get the messy duo. And I don't know. I feel like they're just going to be the girls that you love to hate. You know what I mean? I feel like they're going to be the ones that get drama started on the show, but you're just not going to like them, because as soon as Kristen comes in, Jenn starts with her. And I honestly, guys, I'm telling you 1000%, Jenn would have never started with her if she wasn't best buddies with Evelyn again. And she knows that Evelyn will back her up and ride with her. You know what I mean? Before, when Jenn was on her own, she was a much different person. She was very demure and she handled her situations differently. Now that she knows she got her attack dog, now she got some chutzpah, some cojones, you know what I mean? So now she feels free to confront people and start situations because she starts with Kristen. Kristen is not ready for this kind of environment, so she gets emotional. And my thing is, why are y'all turning this into, oh, you didn't tell her that we were joking, and not that you said something about somebody that could damage their career behind their back, and you weren't joking. You know exactly what you were doing, and you know exactly what you were saying. We saw it. There are cameras there. You tried to throw the joke in at the end because you realized you were going to look bad on TV. Don't play us, play checkers. Okay, so Jenn blowing up trying to make the situation about her. I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. I didn't hear anything. You know what I mean? She's spending tens and thousands of dollars to go to court about stuff that people ain't never heard. I haven't heard anything about Jenn. I haven't heard anything about her and the Sweetie Pies dude. The only reason why I knew that they were dating was because I was doing press for a show at OWN and she was there hugged up with him trying to, no tea, no shade, trying to get like coverage. Like she wanted us to cover the relationship, but none of the reporters care. Nobody doing press cared about that relationship, and still today we don't care. So I didn't hear anything. It has not been in the news. Like, nobody is talking about this situation. The only person who's talking about the situation is Jenn, and I feel bad that she's going to court over something that nobody has heard about. Tammy's oldest daughter is gorgeous. I still feel some sort of way that America's Next Top Model this last season tried to play her and cut her. Like, before, she couldn't even make it to like the 3rd round. They like cut her the 1st round, and I just felt like it was uncalled for because she has model potential. Compared to the girls that Tyra let in that house, Tammy's daughter could have been one of them because I think she's a beautiful model. She's a beautiful girl. I think she has the right body for right now, for what's going on. I think she has the look, and I don't know. I felt some sort of way that they cut her, and I think they only cut her because of who her mother was, and maybe that it was going to be some type of conflict with VH1. I don't know, but I think that she has what it takes. She's a gorgeous girl, and I think she has the look. So it's unfortunate that she didn't get a shot. I hope she's still going for it because I think she has what it takes. I really, really do. I love Tammy. Really, really do. I think she's a very prominent person, especially a prominent black woman in reality TV. I hate this curly, like, natural bun that's unkept. I don't know what it is. It does not look right on her, especially with her slim downness. It's just pulled up. It doesn't look very well put together, and it doesn't read well with the outfit. I can't. I was looking at it like, oh, I hate this confessional look. I love the dress though. I just don't like the hair that's going along with it. Speaking of dresses, her wedding dress is gorgeous. Oh, that's such a beautiful wedding dress. I'm happy for her. Like, if you watch my reviews before, I didn't really see it for Reggie and her because he's just such a younger guy who wants kids. And I feel like if you are an older woman and you cannot give the younger guy in your life kids, which is what he's requesting, natural children, you know what I mean? Like, children that have your DNA and his, then I think it's something you should walk away from. Because I don't think that that's something that goes away. So that has always been my concern and is still my concern. But he seems to make her so happy and he's not going anywhere. I don't see him as an opportunist. I'm not hearing of him like dropping a mixtape or anything. So I don't know. I like them together. I don't know. I just don't want her to get hurt because I'm like, he's not going to stop wanting children. And Tammy can't give them to him, so I don't know. But I like this couple. Decisions. I just don't want her to be another Demi Moore because Demi Moore was all in it. And I was screaming at her through the TV screen, girl, just have fun with this young buck. Don't marry him. Don't get all involved. And here we are now. He done got somebody younger than him and got 2 kids. Because that's what he wanted. I hope it works. I hope it works out. I really, really do. I'm perplexed because Kristen is telling Cece to stand up for herself in the face of these women. But Kristen didn't do it. Kristen started crying. She doesn't know this kind of environment. She doesn't deal with these kind of women. So as soon as she got into the thick of it, she started crying. And I think that she wants to be on this show more than Cece does. And that's huge for me to say. Because I thought Cece was an opportunist. But this whole storyline of making her into some kind of sex worker and just seeing her handle it, I have a totally different perspective. totally different perspective. I don't get opportunities from her anymore. I think maybe on her first episode, she was just trying to do the most to be entertaining because it's a TV show, right? But I'm Team Cece. I'm here for her not want to be around those women, especially since they almost damaged her business. I'm kind of concerned with Kristen because I feel like she wants to be a part too badly to the point where she probably will damage her friendship with Cece trying to be, you know, a part of the cool gang. And that happens a lot on these shows, and I would feel really bad to see a real friendship fall apart because I think they really are friends. And although Cece is done, Kristen was just like, oh no, you're not messing with my paycheck. I still like Evelyn and Jenn. I don't think she really does. I think she just knows that she has to play nice with them to stay on the show. I feel like Cece was just like, they attacked my business. I think I'm kind of done with this. I don't think she's done with the show, but I think that she just wants a break from filming with them right now, and I respect that. I totally respect it. I love her. I love her. Why does she have to do OG like that? OG was being so sweet. You could tell that she was excited to meet Tammy, and Tammy was just not for it. And then when OG said, we're mirror image, Tammy, girl, what mirror was you looking at? Oh, they are wrong. They are so wrong. Tammy. Oh, OG. Oh, I hope OG, please don't come for her at the reunion because Tammy is locked and loaded. She's ready. She's ready. I think we're about to see something with Tammy's oldest daughter. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a show. I don't know if she's prepping for some type of hosting reel or resume or something like that. Because seeing her now on this show with a much bigger part, and she seems media trained, you know what I mean? And I'm not hating on her. I feel like she's using this opportunity, or her mother's allowing her to use this opportunity to really get herself out there and maybe make herself more marketable using this reality TV show and reality TV spotlight. And I only think that because I'm just like, everything that she is saying is well thought out. It's well spoken. Like, you're not just sitting and going off the dome like your mom. You know what I mean? Like, you really know what you're saying. You really know what you're doing. And you really are particular about how you're painting yourself on television. I think she's using this reality TV show spotlight the right way, the smart way. She's marketing herself. She's marketing herself, and she's letting casting directors, producers, EPs of shows know that she is lights, camera, action, and ready, and she's a good bet. Smart move. I do it too. This scene with Tammy and Jenn seemed so forced. It seemed like production forced them to sit down and talk. Jenn don't seem like she want to be there. Tammy don't seem like she want to be there. And then Jenn says that she don't really deal in loyalty, and Tammy was like, well, okay. You know what I mean? That's all Tammy really needed to hear, because she's just like, I'm not going to build a friendship with you if you don't even do loyalty. That's the number one, that's the number one binder in a friendship. Next to love, loyalty. If you don't deal in loyalty, then why are we even having this conversation? So then we get to OG's party. Jackie. Kristen was like, she went to Wakanda. I don't know what Jackie has on. I think the outfit is cute without the turtleneck and tights. Like, I don't know why she has it on. First of all, I don't even know what the weather is. Everybody is dressed in something different. There's a dude dressed like he's ready for Philly in the fall. Then you have Jackie in this Wakanda winter wear. Then Kristen shows up in booty shorts, but then she has like a jacket and a thick rib neck sweater on. So I don't know. Then Tammy shows up. Listen, I love Tammy. I love you, girl. But I had to crack up when she walked in, because if Evelyn don't got that girl's walk down, she got that stank auntie walk down. And man, when Tammy walked into that party, I lost it. Tammy. So OG shows up, and Tammy was just like, I don't know this tribe. I mean, listen, I gotta be real here, right? I think that because OG does not look like the other women, I think they're just being mean to her. I haven't found anything that she's done to be annoying. Not annoying. That's the wrong word, because I have found some of the things she does is a bit much. She's a lot, right? Not enough to hate on her, not enough to be negative, not enough for Kristen's first thing to say to her is to be, or about her is a hot mess. You know what I mean? And then Tammy making a comment, we don't look alike. I don't know. I just feel like they're being negative to her because of her features. And it's coming off very, I don't want to say colorist, but I feel like I'm getting some American ignorance and I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, you know, I can take a couple jokes here and there, but I'm just like, OG hasn't done anything to you guys. So I don't know why everybody is hating on her in the confessionals. And it bothers me. Is it because it's a dark-skinned black woman who has features that we were taught to hate, who has confidence and believes that she's beautiful and is sitting there holding the best right next to you guys and not thinking anything less of herself? Do you have a problem with that? Do you have a problem with somebody who looks like that? Feeling like they're the bee's knees when you feel like you're the bee's knees because you got a certain kind of hair or you got a, you know, certain kind of eye color or your skin is a little bit lighter or you got a straighter weave. Like, is that what it is? Because I don't know where they're coming from with the comments that they make about her. I don't like it. Like, and I even feel bad for chuckling at some things because, like, I look back at it now and I'm like, what did she do to deserve this? Let me know if you guys are feeling the same thing in the comment section below because I'm feeling something and I don't like what I'm feeling. Evelyn is rightfully wearing what Idris Elba's fiance wore to the royal wedding, okay? Because I'm looking at this, I'm like, this is that same royal wedding outfit and she's wearing it to a pool party. That's all we were saying, sis. I mean, the outfit was cute, but you look like a scammer at the royal wedding. That's all. That's all. Yeah, I don't like it. It's the whole cast making these comments about OG's looks. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's beyond mean girl. It's walking into something else and I don't like it. So, okay, this is the thing. Evelyn will always try to keep it cool with Tammy because she can't handle her. Evelyn goes on a 10, Tammy goes on a 1,000. You know what I mean? Like, she just can't deal with Tammy. So Tammy and Evelyn are having this confrontation. At the end of the day, it was not about the GoFundMe or whatever. They just will always have beef. They will always have an issue. Even when they try to get it together and play nice, they always are going to have an issue. So they're going back and forth about whatever kind of issue that they had. The GoFundMe was out then. No, it wasn't. La, 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 la. The bottom line is Tammy didn't like Evelyn making fun of her. She didn't like her so-called best friend, Shawnee, laughing at that on TV. You know, that's what it is. Like, she did not like being made fun of. But then these shady producers cut back. These shady editors cut back to a scene where Evelyn was playing Tammy. And I'm sorry, Tammy. She got you down. She got you down. Evelyn's Tammy impersonation, I'm sorry, it's good. It's good. I want to see the justice perform for the queens in the room. Get it, Tammy. Yes, sis. She got some comeback. She is witty. She is sassy. And she is nasty. Tammy is not the one to mess with. Like, she is the epitome of don't come for me unless I send for you. Okay, so Tammy wasn't ready. She was just like, oh, I want to see the impersonation because that's what my fans do. And I bought you a bonnet because I want to see it. I don't want you to do it half-assed. I want you to do the whole thing. And I want you to do it right. So Tammy was ready. She knew this confrontation was coming. If she didn't know it was coming, she was going to make one. She was going to get it started with Evelyn because this was her time to see her, and Tammy was not going to see her on her own, like, coin. You know what I mean? Like, it was going to have to be filmed. The producers were going to have to put it together because Tammy don't really care about this situation. But if you're going to try to play her on TV, she going to be ready for you every time. That's why we like her. She's good TV, man. She really, really is. Why did Jen call this resolution meeting? Because nothing got resolved. All it did was just kick up more beef and just make the beefs stronger. Tammy and Evelyn ain't never going to be close or friends, or they just going to be cordial, but they're going to be going after each other in scenes, in their confessionals. It is what it is. Jackie and Evelyn ain't never going to be friends. I still hold my ground and stand on my opinion that I think that Evelyn needs to drop it because she was the one who created this situation. I don't know how Jackie became the villain in all of this when Evelyn was the one who started all of this mess, getting involved in her family issues. So I don't understand how Jackie has all of a sudden become the wrong person, and she keeps on apologizing. I feel like at this point Evelyn needs, Jackie just needs to be done apologizing and move on. But the problem with Jackie is, and Tammy doesn't have this problem, that's why she can coexist with chicks she don't really rock with. Jackie doesn't like not being friends with everyone. it bothers her to the point where she tries to fix it and she makes it worse. If she just gets to the point where it's just like, you know, not feeling uncomfortable, just living her good old life in front of Evelyn and just, you know, being fine around the other ladies, she'll be cool. But she's not like that. She wants to be cool with everybody in her space. And I understand that. I really, really do. But this situation, y'all never going to be close. You said something about Shanice that hurt Evelyn. She overlooked everything that she said about you and was just like, and your children and your situation and your issue with your daughter, and got offended when you came harder, you know what I mean? And I just, in the rules of like an argument, like you can't get mad because you got cut worse if you brought out the knife first, you know what I mean? So I feel like this is always going to be an issue because Evelyn has because Jackie has a problem not being liked by Evelyn, and Evelyn feeds off of people groveling trying to be her friend. Like Jackie just basically became Jen from like the first few seasons the show was on, and it's unfortunate. It really, really is. But I'm here for Tammy because Tammy was getting her life watching the whole thing. She was like, because she knows how to deal with Evelyn from here on out. She knows what it is. They know what it is. And she knows how she's going to deal with her. Tammy has her plan. And she knows that she is going to drag Evelyn every chance she gets. Tammy's confessionals are always hilarious, right? They're going to be even more hilarious because they're always going to be a dragation of Evelyn. And then we're going to all see it blow up at the reunion. And I cannot wait. So next week, OG and Kristen get into it, and I don't know why. I'm not looking forward to it, but I do want to see why she said, I got a husband. You know what I mean? I don't know what messy OG done said. I hope she's not going to be this person. I hope she's not going to take Jen's messy crown. I hope not, because I'm riding for her because I just don't like how the women are treating her. I really, really don't, and I hope it's addressed at the reunion. And also, we get a deeper side of Jackie, and that's what I want. I don't want her being nasty and gross. It's just uncomfortable. It really, really is uncomfortable, and I don't know how many times the viewers have to say it to production, but we don't like oversexed and, you know, sexually harassing Jackie. It's uncomfortable to watch. It really, really is. So I hope they deal with that next season if they get another one. Anyway, that's where the show ends, and that's where my review ends, unfortunately. But if you like what you see here, please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will join you next week for the following episode of Basketball Wives LA. Bye, you guys.